Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Elda Fitry Yani. My ID is 2311040029. Today, I will present the materials about the role of semantics in education. Okay, first materials is about what is semantic. Semantic is the study of meaning of words, phrase, and sentence. Semantics plays a fundamental role in helping people to understand and interpret meaning accurately. There are key concepts of semantic. First is homonymy, polysemy, synonym, antonym, ambiguity, and etc. Actually, there's a lot of key concepts from semantic, but I only add some of them. And next is about importance of semantic in education. Why semantic is important in education? It is because semantic help teachers to guide students to understand text more deeply. So teachers must ensure that students understand the meaning of word accurately and avoid confusions in communications. As a future teachers, we can use semantic knowledge to improve clarity, accurations, and comprehensions. And the next is about classroom application. We can apply semantic in the classroom. They are in vocabulary teaching, reading comprehensions, and translation and media analysis. In vocabulary teaching, students learn to distinguish between similar or multiple meaning words. Similar or multiple meaning words. It is in synonym. For example, like large, huge, little, tiny, and many more. And then in reading comprehension, learners can identify tone, bias, and author's intentions by interpreting semantics. And in the translation and media analysis, students can identify persuasive language, emotional appeal, or ambiguity in advertisement or news reports. I give some example of semantics phenomena. I only get three about example of semantic phenomena. It's actually there's a lot of phenomena in semantic, but I only add three here. First is ambiguity, polysemy, and homonymy. In ambiguity, examples like he saw the man with the telescope. It is can use in class for reading. And in polysemy, for example, like light, it is can use in class for vocabulary learning. And then in homonymy, for examples like bank, it is can use in class for translations. Alright, reflection from me about semantic. Before I learning semantic, I used to think that learning language was simply about memorizing vocabulary and grammar rules, but actually it's not. And study semantics helped me to more aware of how I use words in daily communications. Okay, before I close this presentation, this topic, I have a conclusion about this topic about semantic. Case semantic plays a vital role in education because it helps both teachers and students to understand how meaning works in language. By applying semantic knowledge in the classroom, such as in vocabulary teaching, reading comprehension, and translations, teachers can guide students to interpret words and sentences more accurately. Understanding meaning also made less miscommunication. Understanding meaning also made less miscommunications and build critical thinking about language use. And then, therefore, semantic is not only a theoretical aspect of linguistics, but it is also a practical tool for improving literacy and communication skill in the learning process. All right, guys, I think that's all from me. Sorry for some mistake. I try my best to explain this topic. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bye.